How you doing, everybody? Thanks for watching segment 2 of Smacktalk. I'm Tony Gaglione.
I'm Shawn Adams.
Segment 2, we're going to talk about the EPL. Right now, Juan Mata just sealed the deal to go to Manchester United for £37 million.
Yeah, that is tentative of Abramovich, the owner. He's done this before. It could go shut down. He has 12 hours to disapprove the deal. It's highly unlikely. Juan Mata has not been playing. He wants to get his playing time in. Manchester United need midfielders with the injuries to Mario and Fellaini and such.
Aiden McGeady has gone from Spartak Moscow to Everton.
Everton, which is a good pickup. He's
International.
He's got over 60 caps.
Huge pickup.
Yeah, definitely good for Everton. Today we watched a very exciting game. Capital One Cup, Manchester United versus Sunderland. Manchester United won the game 2-1, but because of the aggregate being tied on 3-3, it goes to penalties, which Sunderland wins on penalties.
Yeah, we had a couple flubs from Man U players like Danny Welbeck and Phil Jones.
Out of the 10,
it was a great game to watch because there was so many scoring chances. I think United should have won the game because of the scoring chances they had. Vito Bonone played a huge role in stopping United. Great goalie, former Arsenal
player.
Still a young guy, huge in net. Played a huge role in stopping United.
Yeah, definitely. It was definitely an exciting game. A lot more exciting than yesterday's game. Man City just ran up. The total aggregate was 9-0.
Yeah.
3-0 yesterday and 6-0 the first leg. Man City, however, has broken Manchester United's record by 19 days. The first team to get 100 goals, fastest team to 100 goals. They're on pace for about 194 goals this season with all the games that they end up playing, with Champions League,
sure.
Cup games like that.
Yeah. So in the Capital One final, you're going to see a Cinderella team, Sunderland with Josie Altidore, American striker, against Manchester City, which is like the David versus Goliath matchup. Obviously, both of us want to see Sunderland win. Nobody wants to see Man City win.
No, but they probably will win. Last year, Bradford City versus Aston Villa, same kind of thing. Or not Aston Villa versus Swansea City. Bradford City was a Cinderella story. They lost the game 5-0. You can see a similar scoreline.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a little worse than that.
Plus, one of the main players, Luke Cattermole,
is going
to Stoke City. So they will have a new guy playing left back. The game isn't until March 2nd, so there's a little bit of time in between then, which is good for Sunderland because Gus Poyet, their new manager, they put up the stat line. Even though they technically lost this game, the scoreline game.
Yeah, sure.
They, out of the previous 10 games, they'd only lost one of them. The rest were either draws or wins, which is good for him to save them out of relegation.
Yeah, because they were at the bottom of the table, and now they're making a good run to get out of relegation zone, which is huge because Sunderland was, it was looking bleak.
It was bad.
It was looking bleak for a long time.
Di Caneo has no eating ketchup or drinking carbonated
Let's talk
drinks.
about La Liga.
La Liga. Well, before we get on La Liga, you said getting out of the thing. One thing I want to say in the EPL. 6 points separates 10th through 20th. There are 11 teams, 22 games for the season. We've only got 16 games left. There are 11 teams that are basically relegation threatened.
Yeah.
You could be sitting, whole city, you could be sitting in 10th right now, and you could still get relegated.
Yeah, and then
Norwich,
after that, there's about a jump, 7 points to Southampton, Newcastle, Manchester United,
Tottenham, things like that. Yeah. Okay, so La Liga. This past weekend, Real Madrid won, and Barcelona drew to Levante, which allowed Atletico Madrid the possibility to win, to take the lead, but Atletico Madrid draws, which leaves the standings in La Liga at 51 points for Barca, 51 points for Atletico Madrid, and 50 points for Real Madrid.
It's going to come down to the last day.
Yeah,
that's what it looks like. Anyway.
Can we agree that this is not the same Barcelona team we've seen?
No, it's not the same Barcelona team. I don't know what's happened to them. They've gone away from the ticky-tack passing, and they're more attacking. They're more attacking now, which is giving up the ball and creating counter-attack for the other teams, and that's how the other teams are drawing or winning games. Real Madrid, with the addition of Gareth Bale, they are looking disgusting right now.
What I want to ask you is, if you're a goalie and you get a free kick 20 yards out from the box, do you want to see Gareth Bale, left-footed, Cristiano Ronaldo, right-footed, both hovering over the ball? You have no clue who's going to take it because both of them are free kick.
Well, first of all, I'd pee my pants. And then I would decide that I might want to run behind the goal and just kind of run away from it.
I want to know something.
I don't want to look bad.
Has anyone tried putting a 10-man wall?
Yeah, that would leave so much open. I don't think that's a good idea.
Why not? 10-man wall. All their players have to be behind the last defender.
I would just throw everybody at the goal line. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
yeah. Just put everyone right at the goal. Put the goalie in front of everybody.
Yeah, and they can jump and head, and the goalie can
Exactly.
jump and use hands.
That's probably a good strategy.
That's
right
not
there.
bad.
Let's go back to the EPL. EPL, the top 3 teams are separated by 2 points. Arsenal, my Gunners, top of the table. However, they've only got a 1-point
Looking
lead
good,
over
but
Man
without
City.
Theo Walcott for a
Yeah,
long
Theo
time
Walcott.
now.
Yeah, he's out for the year. Could miss the World. Probably going to miss the World Cup too. Bad go for England. Man City's right behind them, only 1 point back. Chelsea's only 2 points back. And then we have about 6 points before Tottenham and Newcastle, Everton, Liverpool. Liverpool, I think, has 43 points.
Yeah.
So it's like 7 points away from first place.
Well, Liverpool's getting healthy now. Daniel Sturridge is back.
Suarez
Daniel
still
Sturridge
is.
and Suarez together are absolutely insane. So Liverpool can make a run. Man U, not so much. Newcastle, not so much. Chelsea can make a run, but without Juan Mata, I don't really see Chelsea doing anything unless Eden Hazard scores 30 goals.
Yeah, I'm going to say this. A lot of people have picked it as Man City's title to lose. But
That's what I have it as.
One thing, I picked Man City to win the title at the beginning of the season.
Yeah, sure you did.
Okay. One thing I want to say about this Arsenal team, they're a group that's really together. They have a smaller squad than most people. You know, they fight through injuries, they fight for each other, and every game, somebody else is stepping up, whether it's Rosicky, Ramsey's hurt right now, so Carzola comes in and scores a brace. You know, Giroud is back on goal scoring form. Bentner, he's hurt, but he comes in and he scores goals, you know what I mean? And you got Jack Wilshere's back to form. Their defense with Per Mertesacker and Lauren Koscielny are one of the best. They've let up fewer goals than anybody else. One of the best defensive pairings. It's the center. You got Bakary Sagna, who's one of the probably the best right back in the EPL.
One.
Okay. And I know we bash him, but Wojciech Szczesny, 10 clean sheets this year.
Well, it's easy to
The
get
kid
10
is
clean
maturing.
sheets when you're not facing shots. It's
Well,
just
that
like
goes
Man
to the
City. I mean, you
defense.
can say Joe Hart and Pantillaman, they have a lot of clean sheets, but they're not facing shots.
Nobody has more
So
clean
the point
sheets
of
than
the matter is
Wojciech
that
Szczesny.
Possession.
Yep, that's
You
what
hold
Arsenal
a lot
do.
of possession
That's what we
of
do.
the ball,
That's what we do.
and so that means the goalie's not facing shots.
One thing I think is going to go in Arsenal's favor, and this is what I think. Here's what I think. What runs out first? Man City scoring a lot of goals, because you saw it last year when Man U won the title. They do get droughts where they're not scoring 3-4 goals a game. They're hitting 1
Sure,
or
I've
2.
seen Man City lose to Cardiff.
Exactly.
It's not,
So,
I mean, it's not that
what's going to run out?
Sunderland
Man
has
City's.
gone Man City before.
What's going to run out first? Man City's goal scoring, or Arsenal's ability to grind out the victory.
We shall see, because I'm not going to say anything until the season is over, and I'm just going to hope that somebody else makes a run. And I'd like to see it be a 3-team race at the end, and just for the excitement, and I'd like to see it come down the last day. Thanks a lot.
Well, before you do
Go
that,
ahead.
don't close my show out again. Don't close it out again. One thing I'd like to say about the EPL, is I want to see Everton with Roberto Martinez and they've got Ramirez. I want to see
I don't
that
give
team.
a crap about everything.
I know, but I want to see them finish fourth. I want to see Everton in Champions League.
No.
I just want to see it.
You
That's
want to
good-
see a
their
team make
fans.
Champions League that won't make noise.
That's fine, but their fans deserve to see them in a quality European competition for once.
Okay, Tim Howard and his Tourette syndrome will take them there.
Yeah, exactly.
Thanks for watching segment 2 of Smack Talk. I'm Tony Gaglione.
I'm Shawn Adams. Stay tuned for segment 3.